Hey everyone, D-Dub Squizzy here, and welcome back to Pillars of Eternity 2. Okay, so the Brass Citadel. At least we can now travel to anywhere in Nekataka. That's a long way to travel. Just straight up cannons.
I've been eating through all my good clothes.
What is your business at the Brass Citadel? You're the Watcher. The Grand Secretary Atsura wants to meet you. His office, once you're inside, go downstairs. Hazanui Karu is the ultimate authority in the Brass Citadel. But she must endure the sops at the palace. When she returns, I'm sure she will grant you an audience.
Alright.
Leave. No Valiant spies.
Why? It wouldn't happen to be on account of my lantern, would it?
I know you think it's funny, but the moths are so big here.
It's a divine light, meant to cut through the darkness. Of course it's gonna draw the biggest ones.
You know, some of my pants wouldn't be polite to wear them in public anymore.
Just a guard tower.
On it. Green islands and blue skies.
The locals don't know how good they have it.
All this trouble over a tablet of fucking stone. If my company's standing wasn't on the line, I would have written this one off as a lock. It's a handsome piece of rock. I won't dispute that point if the value goes to Rawatai. I believe that he had dealings with black market treasure hunters. Not that the Queen will. I suppose it's no secret that we're looking for a route. Stands to reason that ancient lore would be a key to finding the place. Arkemir is a magical savant and a recluse. He relies on imps. When you've lived as long as Arkham, fine by me. I'm looking forward to the day when it comes to finding the Lost Isle, the Ranganui seeks to saddle the weather and harness the storm. If there is a place where this can happen, it is Ukaizo. I help finance expeditions around the Isle. Not very romantic from behind a desk. All of her pretenses of culture, like the rest of the Huana, she isn't above exploiting any advantage if she can profit from it. As you say.
Alright, so one wants to make money off of it.
The Valiant's chant her songos is quiet for mighty winds, set us north to the shores of Rawatai, till our fire ships bore us south to Deadfire once again.
Alright, but I'm keeping what's in there.
Level 15 mechanics. Okay, so this is a... I guess wait, hold on. Okay. Encyclopedia. Okay, so the Huana are the tribal people here. The Rautai, currently the most prosperous of the old empires, has been aggressively into the Deadfire Archipelago. So they're not native here, they're just here. Folk dwarves are to be found. Most are merchants or remnants of the Old Kingdom. Okay, but they're mostly Aumwa, just like the Huana. And then, of course, the Valians are the people who are now in here. So Nekataka, is that Valian then? Oh, interesting. They have actual just language stuff here. Locations. I don't see Nekataka. So whose capital is Nekataka then? Is it Valian? Or Ratauan? I'm assuming it's Huanan, but I'm really not sure. I have yet to get a proper feel for
Why does Yoronga carve his name into a rock?
these power players.
Naranga Nui, and it's a commemoration to show what he built.
Oh.
And sword.
And did
held
Duroparu
high.
also write their names on other
Battle
stones?
for glory and Rautai.
Faithfully done, Emiani.
I've got all sorts of goods and supplies because I'm from Rawatai. Or to be more specific, my ancestral home's been part of the Empire. I don't know. We've got the Rawataians' fancy new irrigation. Funny thing is, the further you go on them, the usual way, I guess. That's a better subject. Take a look.
Gauntlets of Ogre Might, always good. Greater regeneration, pretty cool. Call the Restless. Oh, that's pretty neat. I like that.
Report to Wakoyo Nui when your hands and your temper have healed.
Come to gawk, too? My punishment's over, you know. I punched... Though maybe he shouldn't have insulted my aim. Like I don't know the difference between... He asked if I knew where I was pointing. It escalated from... I'm not reporting back to Wakoyo, that's for sure. Still a scramble-root at heart, I guess. But I'm plenty experienced. Don't take this the wrong way, but I'm sure you're capable. Let's talk again when you've made... Last time I shipped out with some soft-handed runt.
Potential new cannoneer. But I guess I'd probably need a name for myself in the Brass Citadel specifically.
Yeah.
Something of value is in there.
Clear skies, my friend. I know of you all. The boats of our decorated armada have orders which spread them thinly across the... Your ship, unmoored from Deadfire politics, is an asset I would grasp with both hands. An official reckoning is drafted to account for every cannonball shot in the name of Rautai. For every ship sunk, there is a legal justification. Our enemies will know the war is... A Scylla wave skipper is your first target. A pirate shirking it. Most excellent. A Scylla commands the Voyager River Dragon, which pesters a group of islands.
Sure.
Lots of people want a bunch of ships sunk. I wonder if anyone wants those 2 ships I've taken out already. They were mainly slaver vessels, so probably not.
Sure.
I'm sorry, but this area is strictly off-limits. Sorry. My orders come from the Hazanui herself. All it would take is one stray flame. No, I'm sorry, but private property of the Royal Deadfire.
Okay, jerk. Gain some health when you deal a killing blow. Party moves more quickly in combat.
Beat it. I don't have time to chit-chat. Fasina sent you, didn't she? Soft as down, but not a single fence willing to pay me a fair price. Maybe they should have guessed these were bad luck. Here he comes, and I'm too late. If Hamuto doesn't give me an extension on my debt, I'm a dead man.
This guy a thug? Unit of steely-eyed sailors approach the docks, clutching pikes and firearms.
So, Berteno, you hired a mercenary.
Huh? No, I didn't. That is, I would never go behind your back. I
like dealing with people of substance. This is a private matter. Your interference is unnecessary. Indentured servitude. I trust this is a more honest and respectable alternative than any pursuit he would take on his own terms. Do I? One can be You must care a great deal for this. 400 pyres or what
that's it.
owes. And I will accept that sum to have this sorry business concluded. Then our business is concluded.
Honestly, that dude actually was rather reasonable.
For the first time in my life, I'm free. Perfetto. If you see Fasina, tell her I'm hiding out with some principi friends. Also, catch! It's a new Berteno all the way. Pirate Berteno doesn't get himself in...
He is quite worthless. All stealing.
Looking for a pistol or an arquebus? Craftsmanship. If you ask my superior, those are just things. They're Rawatayan industry.
Plus 60% damage. Yikes. What is that? Oh, that gives plus 2 mechanics. I get the feeling that strange tablet's never going to come in handy for anything. But I've got it anyway. Alright, and then here's the main entrance that I didn't go through. Well, this area is much more taken care of.
If this is about the Hazatoa tournament, I've got nothing to do. Some of the soldiers and sailors, like I said, none of the regulars are looking for new opponents, though. They always pay on time. Also, I'm from a town near Takoa, but the Amawa have a long... You're a cat. Try the razors.
Wow. 7 on crew morale, but oh man, those are expensive. Those are 900. That's 1,000 a pop. That's ridiculous.
Meet her eye when you've got bad news. She respects that.
I don't...
This lead out to that lower portion. Yep. Ten damage with melee attacks. More likely to crit. That's pretty good.
Darn! I don't know what happened. I'm usually faster than that, I swear.
No one's that bad. Slap. And I've played against some real sorry.
Maybe I'm just the sorriest of the lot.
Something tells me that ain't it.
At least Eater's got someone to talk to that doesn't only want to kill him. Kana was the only guy in the last party that didn't hate him. I mean, I guess Aloth doesn't hate him. Certainly didn't like conversing with him, and I think Durrance wanted to kill him. I kind of miss Kana. He was fun. And pretty helpful.
I can't think of anything else that goes with Hazanui.
Hi, Miko. It is good to see you. It has been several years, no?
Who is that? Persona. The name sounds familiar.
Will do.
I'm not sure. I probably have to look him up, though.
Watcher Nui, the Lord of Cadnua. I'm not one for ostentation, but your remarkable display. I am Atsura, Grand Secretary of the Royal Deadfire Company. And why not? By one reckoning, we have as much, but our purpose here is trade. While our homeland is rich in saltpeter, it's my business to look after the mainland's interest. That is leave it to them to observe a substance that occurs nowhere else on Aora, and immediately set nothing. We know too little about luminous Adra to perhaps you can help me keep them from doing more harm. The demand for luminous, their expeditions grow too bold. Worse, their rapid expansion attracts pirates and threatens the but you can curtail their growth. By snapping up land we need to grow food and build ships for our people, the Valians have sent an expedition to Pococahara. I hear you accomplished an incredible feat. If your abilities allow you to do that, find the luminous Adra at This should encourage them to develop the resources they have.
I honestly like his way of doing this.
Deeply. But if a small sacrifice here will discourage the Valians from further venture, Deadfire is a tumultuous place. I do not have the precise location of Pococahara, but the tribe. Now, what else can I do? It's a trading post, of course. Anything worth building is worth protecting. How do you mean that? Rawatai is composed of none of whom are especially diligent.
Alright. Well, I certainly like them more than the Valians. I can get along with these guys. They're kind of like the Crucible Knights. Which I thought they were stupid about some things, but overall I could get along with them. I'm gonna have to pick a side, and I think I'm gonna go with Royal Deadfire over the Valians. I never liked the Valians. They're really they're slimy. Hopefully, I could work with the Deadfire to bury the Valians and the Principe. Particularly the Principe. At least the Valians aren't out to kill people.
I always forget that part. Say, you accept the Hazanui. She yells at me sometimes. Oh, all the time. Where's my white leaf? Stop daydreaming. So bore me if you... All this time, I didn't realize she knew my name. It's just, this... I'd heard there were thick, green forests and... You must have traveled lots, seen all sorts of amazing places. Now, I love Rawatai, but it's hard to go a week without seeing storms, or hearing about mudslides burying a village somewhere. I really wish I could, but my supply... Maybe if you impress her or Atsura, they could make an exception.
Sure.
So they'll sort of induct me in if I do enough for them. Okay, so the Admiral is over in Serpent's Crown.
Sure.
Okay, and I can't really go in there. Wouldn't need to anyway. The only person to talk to isn't there.
Your party before venturing.
Okay. So Brass Citadel, we went through. It's kind of like First Fires over in Defiance Bay. I mean, it's not really, because that was the seat of power in the city. The Crucible Knights were there, but so was the main palace. And the primary place of worship. And some other major building. Right, that was where the Valian post was. Let's go over to the Sacred Stair then, which I believe is the religious center. And probably the more traditional cultural center. A big portion of culture is over in Hariki's Overlook. But that's like a whole different kind. Okay, so symbols of death. Ooh. Ooh, there's a steel clad. Symbols of death. Oh, was that just saying those were new? Yeah, that's for the floating hangman. Recommended companion. Are they gonna make me carry him around for that
So
quest?
you defeated this
Bleeding
ship-devouring
dry.
beast?
All I needed was a few damn components. What? I haven't the time necessary to illuminate you. Be on your way.
Who are you?
I'm telling you, you just have to aim for the eyes.
Hold on. Let me see something here.
Oh, not this again.
Yeah, I don't... Should I know who that is? I wasn't sure if at least saying that would give me a clue. I'm not sure. Should I know who that is? I'm not sure. Open tomb. Ah. Which I assume is the only realistic way in here. To place a small crowd, praying to a pair of giant eels coiled above a large door. Blessed by Bareth. Okay.
So scary.
Oh, an amulet of health.
Sure.
Come closer to the oak. I ask only for no talking. Not until we pay our respect, deity of life and death, the end. I beseech you, digest all of my devotion. And Riku, Barath, my god and goddess both, the eels that churn in ceaseless cycle, the new and the next. Bless. All right. I will address your inquiries. Best is end of the turn. But first, I've got to leave guidance for my apprentice. Been wasting away for months. Can't say it's been easy. Maybe you can see. I'm no death godlike. Bereth bestowed not one in my generation. A flawed messenger like me can't open the crypts, liturgies, all of this under the temple. There the hanging the bodies are protected by Bereth's best. Better. The timing's getting tighter. And there is one thing before the end. Something. That's right. I'm thinking my eels. My infinity coil. The coil resonates, but it's weak. You could unseal the way, but you'd die inside, I think. My chance would be maybe you're strong. I'd best. There's a sacred text. I need it. Of course, the tombs. They only open to the dead. For though it never was added to the tomb, I prayed for decades, night to day, and night again. Now, here you... I'll tell you, he's no Juana, nor a death godlike neither. But he read somewhere, one Isair fought hard for it. Berath kept him alive, till he could don't know. The S-talk was an affront to Berath. That I did read. Isair wanted to guard it. We've got to go out priests before me. All death godlikes could open it. They're from the... They got carved in even before the temples. They're well guarded. All right. You're my best chance. Or only, maybe. Take the coil. It'll open the... I'll tell you... All right. I will... The same life when... Now, all things the dead... With them. Not everyone.
Okay, so...
As long as I don't get caught.
Catacombs, filled with undead. I figured as much. I'm always down to explore some old catacombs, though. It's always a good time. But first, I'm going to take a look around the rest of the Sacred Stair. Spire of the Soul Seers. Those Animancers talking about the trial in Defiance Bay. Think I'm going to convince them. Yeah, Soul Seers. These are Animancers, aren't they? Yep. Never had a problem with Animancers in general. The issue is they usually go nuts and end up causing lots of trouble because they bite off more than they can chew, and no one can control the nonsense that they create. They don't seem bothered by me looting the place, though.
Burned. Well, that won't do it all.
Alright, I take it this one's in charge.
You don't mind if I talk and work, do you? What can I do for? Not the coziest place for it, is it? But the open air? Good test of the equipment too. Glad you asked, amico. Very. We've catalogued a number of interesting properties, unique qualities that a watcher happens to be uniquely suited to exploring. You're just what we're missing. No, nothing invasive. Luminous Adra has special effects upon Keith. But what about those who have already harnessed their own essence? Consider the talented Cuthbert. Luminous Adra holds enormous quantities of essence. The kind of... I believe we can harness this connection and your natural abilities to transport a person across great distances in a moment. That is the very least of it, amico. We've collected a number of illuminating readings, and now, if someone were capable of sensing that essence in the in-between... Ah, well, the idea is for you to focus on the next connection point. The machine will use that. What's really exciting is...
And there's no risk I'll show...
The next spill is due east of here, in the middle of a farm. It's not as tall as this one, but you shouldn't have any trouble.
There was that fellow that jumped a little too far over...
Stop scaring our sister, Gelardi.
Well, it's a teleporter.
All right,
if it works right.
Remember, it ought to be like step, and remember,
yeah, don't. No more explanation, just don't.
I knew those damned Animancers would be the end of us.
This is That's why I safeguard the souls in my lantern. Traversing hell ain't always as easy as it ought to be.
Oh, a wind blight.
Let's go.
Scourging blight.
Take this.
Lava beyond seek.
Oh, okay.
Yeah?
I thought it might be tougher, but figured why not just unveil all of our might against this one blight.
You up there, run!
More animancers?
We have to go. Can't. No, please.
Well, you idiots didn't run when you should have.
Sure. I've got it. What do you need?
Oh, my people. I am the last.
A wave the size of
I
a
cannot die here.
You might find this interesting.
I conquered every city of the grid.
Let's do this.
They will remember my name.
No problem.
I'm here. How may I help?
The frick is that thing?
All thick, worth, and raw. That dog will... Yeah?
You like that?
That's got a lantern. Not that. This one. Aloth, you need to put that other one down. Call to slumber. Probably wouldn't work on them.
Take this. Quick, toss me something else.
That was about as useful as a bump on a pickle. All thick, worth, and raw. Lava be on sink.
This is futile.
What is this thing's defenses like? Alright, so it's immune to corrosion. It's got solid defenses against basically everything else.
Let's do this.
Let's go. Yeah?
That was weird.
Lava beyond seek.
Yes? You like that? Better try something else.
Lava beyond seek.
It's really tough.
Lava beyond seek.
Never you mind that, miss. The next one, Moe, Ixie,
Can't make a difference.
They'll fall by my hand.
What do you need?
Okay. Well, I don't like that thing.
Yeah. Right.
Let's hope there aren't a ton of those. How big is this place? Okay, good. We're almost out of here.
She te kasi bizu. Ye ked tigewu tikiki.
Why not?
The beast. The beast. Of winter.
Beast of Winter? Oh, damp, frigid, widescreen between
What have we here?
Rimbrand, God of Entropy Okay, yeah,
A
it's Rimbrand.
wayward watcher, as you did not receive an invitation to my realm, Herald of Barath. I do not embrace oblivion. As much as it would delight, I will spare you that fate.
So you are afraid of Bareth.
For now. I can pluck you from the mortal plane. Now, your Animancer friends, were I not the be sure to tell the Animancers that they have failed. And that they have you might prepare yourself, Watcher. For something wondrous you will soon learn and do send.
Completely normal.
I'm with Aloth.
Yeah, yeah.
This is a little insane. So this is the cold place where souls are just endlessly beaten down then. That those other Rimgranites wanted to reach in Twin Elms in the last game. And they were really unhappy when I didn't let them get here. At least I'm assuming that's what this place is. Frankly, the way they described it, it sounded much, much worse, but...
Watcher, can you hear me? Oh, thank the gods. I don't have to tell you it didn't work. The current spiked, and you went completely... What happened? Did you feel any pain? Do you remember anything? You had some kind of vision? A near-death experience?
What was it like? Are you feeling any...
Let's not harass our very patient friend any further. Sientere, Watcher, truly. It seems we sent your mind further afield than intended, and we have stipend for volunteers. You're welcome to the summer, just as I hope this hasn't put you off helping us. We just have to adjust. We're all very glad you're in one piece. Until then, I'm sure our friends at headquarters hope you're keeping busy. What can I do for you? Sure thing, amigo. Come on, things are much different. So, no riots. Fortunately, news out of the Deerwood doesn't mean much to this lot. It took us a few months.
Okay, and then you, I'm assuming you have a side quest. Apparently absorbed in her work, Animaster doesn't acknowledge your presence.
Hello, my apologies. I didn't see you there.
She feels familiar.
Oh, the sword.
Somehow.
I, like the other scholars here, am engaged in the study of...
Hold out of the elf's nose drips onto her lips.
Indeed. I apologize if you find a sight of blood. In any case, why are you here? Just a bit of culture I've picked up along the way. I admire their tailoring tradition immensely. It's much grander than clothing one finds in The White That Wends. I am, of course. A curious mind is an agile mind. Besides, the two practices are more alike than one might think. Care and patience, yes. It is a mundane story. I sought out I had intended to perform a handful of experiments regarding the nature of souls that could only be done safe. A fellow researcher. Then, perhaps you will... I've long been fascinated by the nature. Is it not possible that repeated reincarnation... I deduced that it was possible to escape the cycle. Escape Bareth's grasp. I suppose I was wrong to expect more from you. I think, perhaps, that I would be grateful for the opportunity. I have a vested interest in you have a ship of your own and are clearly well-traveled. I suspect I would encounter more luminous Audra with you than... Truly?
Whoa.
Thaklat, traveler. I have all that I need.
A cipher and a rogue. Yikes. She's a vampire, isn't she? Or something like that. Okay. It would eventually, I believe, get on the nerves of my crew that everywhere I went, I ended up coming back with just like an army of new people that they didn't know. I'll just leave, pick up 2 companions and 5 crewmates.
Hello, Watcher. Fancy a look at... Have a look.
Alchemist Cash just gives you a potion. +2 alchemy. Weird. 10 area effect. That's a good ring. Aloth. Pair. Well, not that ring. I know you have 2 rings on, but I don't know what the other one is. Living Iron.
I'm here.
Oh, he doesn't have another ring on.
Got it. All my profits. Have a look.
Yeah, we're taking it. Because that's a good one.
Consider certain...
Huh. Lets you run away real easy.
Payment for heads. It could be no... Tell me, are you someone who walks the path that coin lays out before you? In death, they steer. Transmuting actions into payment is the alchemy that orders our world. I pay bounties so that death can bring order to life. If you would forge a coin bond, I know of people on these islands. Dugra the Ascetic is wanted for crimes against his monastic order. His people... The Orlan wanders the wilderness on the island of Crookspur. Northwest. Speak freely, I say. I am a paladin of the Gold Pact Order. Since taking my oath, I have never been absent of work and duty, for I also enjoy knitting.
Bleakwalkers, they were the bad paladins. I think I've come to odds with some Gold Pact ones, but that's just because people hired them to try to kill me. It's an honorable death, you know. As honorable as it gets. Not really honorable, actually, now that I think about it. That's not really what I mean. It's kind of like a, I don't hate you, but we have to kill each other kind of thing.
Good day, traveler. I see you've taken an eye to... Well then, I'm a researcher in the medical sciences. And before you ask, no. I don't mean... I've misgivings about magic use. A patient of mine died under questionable circumstance. I came here to the archipelago to evade my rival's attempts at... I'm a researcher. I've misgivings about magic use. It's... You would... A patient of mine... I came here to the archipelago. I've told you of my troubles.
Alchemy and religion.
Be welcome. We gather to honor the goddess Akira. Rain and wind, each obstacle is a challenge we must answer. These are whetstones that it is an opportunity. Follow the path as it climbs the mountain.
I'll end up talking to him more.
Sure.
Well, That thing mentioned the Beast of Winter. Steelclad's wandering off. Oh, the woman's wandering off. I guess it's either because it's raining or nighttime, but I'm assuming she left. Temple of Gone. Oh, okay, yeah, this is where we need to go. I think there's like 2 or 3 people here we need to speak with.
Why not?
And the Sacred Stair. Oh, that's what this is. I must not have... Did I miss that up there, or did I go up there? I don't think I've been up there. A merchant. Probably no merchant now because of the rain. What was I saying? Right, the Beast of Winter. That was the name of one of the DLCs for this game. I didn't expect that to be connected to it, which I'm assuming it was. I guess there's a simple way to find out. Skipping ahead.
Here's where I do the ritual. Right there under the statue of Gone.
Never had a dream so real you wanted it so badly you could do anything. No more cheese before bed. Probably smart.
I can't believe it. Is that really you?
Wharton. Wait a minute, is he the guy that we saved from the... He was the, like, sole survivor of that temple in Gilded Vale?
And Adair.
A lot more might have made it out if you hadn't left him for dead.
Yep.
I haven't forgotten. It's why I'm here. I kept to my word. I started trying to help around town like you told me. Then word came through that the Dawn Stars were coming out here. Blazes, I tossed and turned about it. So now I'm doing what I can. Took some getting used to, working shoulder to shoulder with Red Sarens, but it's not so hard as you think. Feels like I'm on the right path. Toward a little piece of redemption, maybe? You too, eh? Would be nice to get some answers, maybe. Or, I guess you've changed your mind some since we met. I never got a sign from Aethys to begin with. There was just...
Yeah, well, we'll see where you end up in the...
Hungry? Come on up. Don't be shy.
Nah, I don't need extra food.
God hears your prayers, surely as I do. Here for a meal?
Hey, there's a lady I'm looking for. Came short, got a bad temper.
I know an Alava.
No?
Not real warm, that one. Stopped by unannounced. You got a pistol up your nose when she...
Yeah, that's a...
Not that I noticed.
Huh.
Just that bull...
She's got a son?
I'd be happy to help you with the map.
Nah, just curious.
Oh, I couldn't say.
Wow, that's,
Don't you want to know?
Yeah,
She's in Hasongo last time.
I guess we'll look that...
Where's Hasongo? I don't know where Hasongo is.
Jody, I do hope you...
Who, me? No, I wouldn't dream of it.
Do swine stink like shit? I'm guessing you're not here to worship. Then what can I do for you? You did good, helping Peatley with the infected. Anyone have... We tried. Shipped some shares for charity. God, it's nearly 2 years back. Of course, we'd be glad to lend a hand. But how'll you see our shares reach the Ruparu this time? What makes... Alright. You wind up in the good graces of the...
Awesome. I'm glad to not have to go through the Principe, that I at least have potential for another option, and it looks like they're gonna let me. Because I hate the Principe, if I haven't made that clear already. And if I could, I would burn the whole thing down. And I probably will end up doing just that.
Nothing like a homecoming to make a girl remember her roots, even if they are dried up and half dead. Sometimes I wonder if my brethren don't think I got black ichor running in my veins. If I cried, suppose you meant to make me feel better. It is a dang silly thought. No, that I'd have black blood. You shouldn't be so... Makes me think untoward thing. I can't risk straying when I got a duty to go on. Alright. Yeah, I'm ready.
Lantern between her knees, head bound, presses both palms to the copper cage. Light from lantern glows brighter. Two lights pulse in rhythm with the chant, resonate with each other. Twin heartbeats pound faster and stronger till light from Gon's lantern burst outward in a shower of violet-hued rays.
Don't know if I feel cleaner, but I feel something. Let's just hope it lasts. Because my lantern feels as heavy as ever. Full to brimming with this. I was born to reap souls and lead them now with Aethys dead. And these... But the more I gather, the more my mind turns to tatters. Not yet, no. But soon, Gon has shown me the coming end. That ain't gonna happen. You'd ask me to turn my back on my god? Alright.
Alright, so now we got the Sacred Stair, and then I think we'll take a look at the catacombs. I don't know how big they are. We might do those next episode.
I've been saying there's nothing more important. Well, I meant that. I did. But there's this other thing I need to see about. On the way, like. I was gonna tell you. This woman, well, when I was mayor of Deerford, I had this vision of what I wanted it to look like. And in some ways it got, but it didn't feel like I thought it would. Ilava, she'd have been about the last person left in Deerwood who'd have... Last I saw her, she was going to New Hayamar. Went looking for her. Anyway, I don't expect you to understand. But I gotta know she ended up alright. Yeah, that's when I knew her. She had another little boy. Just a baby. Never found out what happened to him. Guess he got a brother, though. No, but I don't... Last time I saw Ilava.
Incense. Offerings for the shining god, light your... We gathered what we could. Thank you.
Ooh, boots of speed. Boots of speed. Yes. I don't have the money. I want those. I want the boots of speed. What can I sell? What can I get rid of? Piercing. Sure, we'll do that one. Those aren't worth a whole lot. There's a poison. It's worth a decent bit. Awesome. What leveled him up? I'm not sure what caused him to level up. That's odd. Alright. So he has leap. Uncanny luck. Tough. Okay, so our ranged melee attack and chance to interrupt on critical hits. Alright, so that's not really a barbarian ability, though. Huh? Leap can daze people, right? Yeah. Can I do that? Okay, it is like a form of fast travel. Good to know. So I might not need to use the branch to get down there, but I also might. I don't know exactly how it's going to go. There's a possibility, though, that part of this place can't be accessed the way that I would want to. So I wonder what's her deal. Katrin. Hold on a minute. Bounty, Katrin. Firebrand's wizard and end her life. That'd be why. But she has defenses, a lot of them.
No problem.
Tell me.
Hey.
I'm here.
What can I do you for?
Bleeding me dry. All I needed was a few damn components. Oh, not this again.
Did that make me aggressive? Aggressives move in the same way most of these things are. At least I'm not cruel. Or shady. I make every effort to not be those things specifically. She doesn't like what I have to say about Gone, that much is sure. Okay. Kill. Attack. Knock down. Okay, yeah, the steel clads are just the worst. But I might be able to confuse them pretty badly.
Won't work.
No one noticed that, right?
Don't some other people have a power surge? No. Yeah, okay, so that won't affect them. They've been confused. Let's go ahead and hit him with that one. Do that again. So, yeah, she needs to die as soon as possible.
This weapon's no good to me.
Okay, she's a mess. She has a Spirit Lance, Arcane Reflection, a Displaced Image, and Iron Skins.
Better try something else. Yeah.
Yeah, that'll get us too. Hold on, this thing burns vessels up.
All right.
Yeah, go ahead and do that one. I don't think that'll even affect them.
I need something stronger.
Got her. Okay, she's dead.
Take him down.
Now these ironclads are real nasty pieces of work. Still confused, still confused. Let's reapply a confusion. Might be able to get one of them to help us out.
Quick, toss me something else.
They're immune to fire, so the fire thing is no longer helpful. This one might be, though. Thank you, Aloth. Burn damage. Absolutely worthless on him.
This weapon's no good to me.
There we go. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna have to flank this thing and just dismantle them one at a time.
think we're...
Oh, that one worked, alright.
That's not very helpful.
On us. Yeah.
We're all still blessed.
Quick, toss me something else.
Should have used our blunt weaponry. He just needs to hold that thing off for a while. Holy meditation. Let's go ahead and reapply this.
Not sure I can.
I shall deal with this one. Need some.
Okay. Everyone focus up on that one.
Say your prayers. Mad dog. Hunt.
Fiery defense. Well, that's annoying. Excuse me? He ran into the stupid thorns. Gah. That's annoying. Okay, we're gonna have to be able to focus on one at a time, I think. I think we'll have to go this route.
What can I do you for?
This might go better for
What
us.
can I do you for?
I dare you to go inside. Bleeding me dry. Oh, not this again.
Put her to sleep, maybe? That'd be pretty funny.
Good to me.
Oh, that's perfect. Okay, Eater Mule kick this thing.
You like that?
Take a step forward. Go ahead and stab them all.
Better try something.
So that, I think that does burn damage, right? Yeah, so it's not going to hurt them, annoyingly enough. Are they vulnerable to lightning? They are. But the lightning blast is, yeah, it's a straight up damaging thing, so that's going to hit someone else and cause more trouble. Probably should just reapply the delay.
Quick, toss me some.
Okay, she's dead. Kill that one.
This weapon's no good to me.
Reapply this. Start melting it down. They aren't great big fans of the cold.
This is futile.
Gotcha. Okay, jump over here. You two turn your attention to this thing, swear it. Take it out.
This thing isn't doing...
I think we can bring down the steel clad if we can beat this one first.
Gladly.
Hit it with this. Uh-oh. Let's go ahead and just summon pile them. Forgot how many summon items we had. A whole bunch. Can you only summon a couple things at a time?
This thing isn't doing the job.
Well, this is chaos, isn't it? Okay. Get at him. Leap over here. You two take a step back. Okay. Try to hobble it.
This ends here.
Go ahead and do that. See if we can slow him down.
I made something stronger. Let's do this. Let's go. Better than that. Leave it to me. This thing isn't doing the job.
Huh?
Okay, I think it's just a matter of beating this thing down now. I don't think it can take us out before we take it out.
That was about as useful as a bump on a pickle.
Hell, missed.
Yeah, these steel clads are pretty terrible, though. Even surrounded and with every benefit I can muster from us, we're having trouble touching this thing. It just blew some people up. Water and frost could stop it, but I don't think we have anything that does either of those. Not anymore, at least.
Never mind that miss. And the next one.
Oh man, it's just killing people left and right. Because, however, we don't lose maximum health, my paladin can just keep regenerating us. I don't think this thing can even kill us, and we are hurting it. However slowly that might be happening. Oh, we're just burning now. That's fun.
Missed.
Didn't work.
You like that? After him.
Yeah?
Take them down. Yeah. I need something stronger.
We're getting him. He's getting close.
This weapon's no good to me.
I'm glad Sworn Enemy just stays on it. You know, I am kind of disappointed I don't have Scalebreaker anymore.
I need something stronger.
The special power.
Hey. Yeah?
Okay, we took out a Steelclad. Yeah. Now I know we can do it.
Huh?
Living steel, copper stuff, outside clothing. There's the head. Piece of tattered parchment shows familiar waters and landmasses, the Deadfire Archipelago. Okay, yeah. If you're reading this, I've surely fallen. See to it the others remember. Your pledge to safeguard the map, and a hard one spoils. Imp is especially prone to forgetfulness. The imp is dead. Ooh. Take a closer look at that. Oh, most of that clothing is from the random bystanders that got blasted into nothingness. What am I wearing? 9 and 35. Okay, yeah, that's just straight up better.
Right.
Hey.
Yeah.
Ah, gee whiz.
Happy to oblige.
Not sure if that actually helped anything at all. Okay. So now I know who Kitrin is. Well, she's dead now. So I'm going to end this episode here then. I don't think I now have time to go into the Hanging Sepulchre. So we'll do that next episode and then head up to the Serpent's Crown. I think we'll have time to do all of that. I'll probably figure out who to give the tablet to in that time. Hopefully I can figure out this food situation. And then I think I'll go give those gloves back and Pariki's overlook as well. I'm not sure what's going to happen with this whole, the hangman ship thing. I can't even remember what it's called. The floating hangman. I'm not even sure what we're going to do with that. If it needs Seraphim, I don't really like carrying Seraphim around, so I might have to do that. Unless that's just like, let me see. Yeah, most of these looks like they only say it if it's that character's actual quest. Although, no, that one... Oh, I see. So it's saying you should because of their connections. She has connections with the Gonites and the Aethites, the Dawn Star people. And so that's why she's useful in this one. Okay, but maybe you don't need him. I don't know who that companion is. Okay, that makes a little more sense. Yeah, it's on both of them. No stock to sell. The Valiant Trading Company. Well, I don't feel like raiding Valiant Trading Company stock for those things. That quest might never complete if there's no way to complete it. But I might just end up killing the people that want it. Can't make any new food, sadly. Alright, well, I'm going to end this one here, then. So we'll pick up the next one. I already covered that. Never mind. Thank you all for watching. See you in the next one.